Hello, everyone. This is Nate Polete with your host for Caring for Seniors. Today, my guest is James Wojnar from A1A Investigators. And James, welcome.
Nice
Thanks
to
for
meet you.
joining me today. Our segment Caring for Seniors is a lot focused on senior care and such, but we always like to expand. And I know with your company, it looks like you have an overlap of there is a actually connection with seniors. Um, and I'd love to hear more about it. And I think our audience would love to hear more about it, especially around. I noticed like the missing person stuff. But let me have
Yeah.
you open up and start with some of your background and what the business entails.
My name is Jim Wojnar from A1A Investigators in Jacksonville, and we specialize in surveillances, person locates, um, missing persons, asset checks. And as far as for when we help seniors, they're usually looking to locate a family member they haven't been able to get in touch with, or a long lost friend from years before. And we help them reconnect.
Is that like more of a wellness check, right?
Yeah, but it's like
I would
wellness check.
imagine with a lot of people from out of town or family members that can't get a hold of their loved one.
Yeah, that happens quite often. They're not able to get in touch, so we'll drive out there and we'll conduct a wellness check on the person, make sure they're doing good, and tell them who they're just trying to get in touch with them. And
Gotcha. Success rate? I hope very high success rate.
yeah, usually I would say for wellness checks, it's probably around 95%. The 5% usually they're living in a different location, and we'll have to find them wherever they're at.
Any times where the senior or whoever you're helping says, "I don't want to be found"?
Oh, that happens as well, though.
Yeah, we notice that whenever we go to places and do mobile service or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just don't want to be bothered.
It's hard to trust someone you never met before. They're knocking on your door. And
Yeah. Yeah. What other areas you cover? I know you got kind of an extensive portfolio here.
Well, we also do bug sweeps in people's houses that say there's a hidden device, electronic listening device, or cameras in their house.
So folks are calling you to come to their homes and see if do a bug sweep.
Yeah.
Little, I guess, uneasy about thinking they're being watched.
Yeah. Sometimes it is paranoid, but sometimes there's devices found in the residence.
Really?
Yeah. It's usually an ex-spouse, or sometimes it could be the government, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could probably write a movie or a script on some movies of some of the things you've seen. I see like asset searches, counter surveillance measurements, like I saw workman's comp. I guess
a lot of the cases are workman's comp from insurance companies. They want to see if the person's actually hurt.
Right, and they're out not playing golf or fishing, which my background was with the post office, and I know there's a lot of
they have their own postal inspectors that do a similar type of job.
I used to read some of those reports.
Oh yeah.
And what people were actually doing when they were claiming disability and everything else, and they're out deep sea fishing, catching stingrays and everything. Not stingrays, but marlins, and they'd take a lot of money from the post office. Before they were actually finally caught. One of the things I was thinking about with even the seniors, I mean, missing persons. I mean, have you had a time? I just think because people with I want to say mental, they're losing a little bit.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess are you able to trace them if they just went out on a walk and, can't be found? I think, what is it called? Silver alert or something, maybe?
Yeah.
Is that what it is nowadays?
Yeah.
I see those posted all the time. And is that usually tied to?
They're a little more difficult because they won't have any phones with them or anything. And
yeah, those are the ones.
They forget who they are, and they don't know where they are sometimes. So we have to talk to a lot of people in the streets to see if they've seen this person.
Now, are you tied to the, I guess, county police and stuff? Like, you report to them?
We don't have to report to them, but we are. If there's a situation like that, we'll communicate with them.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what we're working on and who we're looking for. And
yeah, I've seen firsthand where a gentleman, I got out of the elevator, one of the assisted living places I was at.
Yeah.
And he's sitting in a bench with his takeout food, and he
ready to go.
Asked me, he's like, "Can you help me find my room?" He was literally 2 doors away from his room.
Right.
But he got to that floor and just didn't know where to go next.
Yeah.
And was sitting there waiting for somebody to show up. So like I said, I kind of thought you probably run into that on occasion.
And a lot of times the families have the police looking for them. They want a private person to help out as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to cover on this is your camera, this is your time,
Yeah.
you know, to kind of help support your business. Anything to share?
A lot of times background checks are important to the seniors as well. If they're hiring a contractor or someone to work on the house, they want to know who these people are, what their history is, if they are a legit company. So they'll call us to just run a background check on the person.
Yeah, that's a good point because, you know, like even in my world, durable medical equipment, you've learned about how many people took advantage of elderly. I mean, like we have to get a state license called ACA license.
Yeah.
And that's due to because fraudulent stuff that happened over the years in Florida,
Mm-hmm.
taking advantage of elderly folks. And, you know, I could see where they're, you know, they're really, you see it on the news, they're vulnerable, right? With people, scams calling, wanting them to meet, you know, giving their bank accounts and such.
We help people with that as well. If that were to happen, and to figure out where those funds went, who that person was, and
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's important. Anything else you want to share while we're here?
Just that if any seniors ever need any help, they can call us at any time. You know, it's
How would we get a hold of you?
free consultations. They can call 904-323-2396.
Okay.
Or go to the website A1Ainvestigators.com.
And that will be shared on our social page for everyone to see. That's all I have. I appreciate your time today, James, or Jim. I think you said introduce yourself as Jim. And
Jim,
I said
yeah.
James.
If you look at James, Jim.
Yeah, it's all the same, right?
Yeah.
Want to thank everyone for their time today. We appreciate it. Until next time, this is Nate Polete, your host, and Jim Wojnar.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
See you all soon on our social platform. Thank you.